Hello, good afternoon once more, and thank you for subscribing my video and taking your time to share and like, which is very positive. We give us the confidence and the strength to do more because the primary objective of our video is to make a positive impact in the life of others. But today's topic will be looking at academic excellence and qualification. I find that in the course of my study that a lot of us have certificates, a lot of us are graduated, having our diploma, having our BSc, Masters and PhD qualifications, which is good. And I find that a lot of people, in spite of them having these qualifications, still struggle to get job or still struggle to use it. So which really gives me that drive that I should try to speak on this as to educate others and taking others who is finding themselves in that pit on how to get themselves better and to be useful to themselves and their family. Because the primary objective of you going to school is to be better, is for you to make your family proud. So if you go to school after much hard work and effort, sleepless nights, meeting up with assignments and deadline, reading of big books, journals, peer review books, and you're unable to get work or unable to use the certificate for what you are expected to use it for, is not something that anybody should be happy with. First of all, the question is that one, why will you not be able to get a job with your qualification? The question is, what have you studied? And what areas of study qualifications or what area of study of discipline have you explored? But regardless of the area of discipline that you've explored or you've studied, you are meant to be able to work with your qualification because there is something that we call transferable skills. Transferable skills means that you may have a qualification in a certain area and you want to work in another area, which should indicate that you'll be able to transfer the skill that you had in your first degree or your second degree or master's into the new trade that you're getting into. So that is one. In addition to that too, again, is that you are not meant to graduate today and get a job, a white collar job in a very big dream company that you really want to get it now. Because here in the Western world, you'll be asked about your reference. Your reference dictates your previous experience, which normally put a lot of people down. But the question in regards to that is that you don't need to have that before you climb. Like for me, before I became a manager, and before I grew up to become a manager, because I've been managing now for years now, and for me to be having my managerial experience up to this time, I started from a lower level. I worked as voluntary, I worked as a ship pay manager, deputy manager, like that. From there, I grew coordinator and others from different settings. But the question is that you can start it in a very different way. It all depends on the background that you want to grow it from. Now, the question is that you've gotten a degree and you want to work. You spend 3 years, 4 years, or 5 years, or 2 years for the degree, which depends on the degree that you've got, and you want to work. The first thing you need to see is that, first of all, what company do you want to work? You need to know your target, where you want to go and work, the company you intended to go into to work. So if, for example, you know you want to go to Tesco to work, or you want to go to IBM to work, or you want to go to Apple to work, first of all, you have to take advantage of the voluntary activities that is being made available, that is available for that company. Because if, for example, I want to go and work with Apple and I'm looking to explore the voluntary option that I will not be paid, first of all, I have an advantage about that. What is the advantage about that? One, I've been taken into the organization. Two, I'm working in the organization. I understand the practical ethics. I understand the organizational culture and ethics as compared to when I was in school. Because theory is really quite different from practical. So we really need to get that clear, because the quicker we get that, the better it is for us. Because a lot of us think when we graduate, when we have our master's or we have our PhD, that we fit in everywhere. No, I know we have the wealth of knowledge, but the question is that the work life experience is not there. So what you need to do, you could work voluntarily for some time, even though you are not being paid. But what you are doing, you are developing a career for yourself. I did all that. And when I was working as a healthcare assistant at the hospital, I started with voluntary for me to be able to work at hospital. So from there, I grew because I have a pathway, I have a journey ahead of me. But today, I've done all that. So it doesn't matter the type of job or the type of qualification you have now or the type of aspect you are looking at in life to get, but your certificate has to work for you. For your certificate that you've got and you've labored for has to work for you, you need to look at where your certificate fits in, where your transferable skills fit in. So if you are able to explore these things I've told you now by seeking a voluntary job, seeking the right information, exploring the internet for this purpose, doing some professional courses to back up your qualification, it will enhance you and support you and catapult you towards the destiny that you want to go, because there's no time anymore for you to be playing that you've gotten a degree and you've not been able to work with it, or you've gotten a diploma, you've not been able to work with it, or you've gotten a master, you've not been able to work with it. You having it means that you've added knowledge to yourself, and it has made you better with wealth of knowledge, better than who you were previously. So it will be good for you to take advantage of this. Now, it's time for action. We have to action this. Explore your areas. What companies of choice in your areas that you want to work? Do they have voluntary service? Go there and lodge in your application and you'll see, go and work. You've been at home not working. What stops you of working with a company for 1 month, 2 months and not being paid? Even though you are not being paid, you are meeting new people. You are understanding the operations of the company. You are seeing opportunities in the company. You are exposed to new challenges. You cannot get a blessing at home, praying all through, crying all through at home. You have to use your hands. You have to use your brain to work. Because a lot of us have brain, but we don't use it. A lot of us have hands, we don't use it. A lot of us have eyes, but we don't use it to see. So that's why the essence of this video is to open your eyes, is to open your brain, is to open your horizon, is to open how you think and run towards the perspective of a life that you want to get. Because you must be better so that you could be a blessing to others. You must be better so that you can make a difference in the life of others. So please, at this junction, I would like to conclude this video here. Is for you to take advantage of the qualification and the training that you've got, or the skills that you've got. Go and work voluntarily. Look for places that need your services. Don't care about how much they are paying you at the moment, but care about the experience and where your experience you are bagging from the company you are working right now will take you to. Money is not everything, but your experience can. Experience add value to your life. And your value is something that nobody can price, nobody can take from you, because your value set a standard for you. So at this junction, you have to set a positive value. You have to run in a perspective for you to set a value to achieve this objective that you want to achieve. You shouldn't allow anybody to talk you down. You shouldn't allow anybody to make you feel you cannot achieve it, because you will definitely achieve it and you will make a positive and significant difference to your world, which is the primary objective of my videos, to make you better than who I met you, to make you waking up from that slumber, from that weakness that you have, because you have that strength to change the world. Get up, go for voluntary job. Get up, go for low paid job. Get up, go for company to work for free. Get up, go and identify companies that you can transfer your skills that you've already got into work. Get up, go and explore information in regards to your job. Get up, go and check what you can do with your qualification. Get up, go and check on the internet, explore on the internet where your certificate could work, where could it fit into work. Make contact, seek people that are working in that place, seek environment that is conducive for you to explore. If you are able to do this, you won't bother God anymore in prayers, because then you will be making and be living a life that is suitable for you to live. Thank you once more. My next video, now I'll be telling you how to make an excellent difference in terms of your academic work. If you are still in school or you want to go for your master's or your PhD, the secret of you having distinctions, because I've proved it twice in 2 of my masters and qualifications I have, me having a first class in 2 of my different universities, which shows that there's a secret for you to have it. But if you listen and you watch my video and subscribe, you'll be able to get that soonest. Thank you and have a blessed day. Yeah, bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.